Now, that may not sound extremely too smart or plausible by some of you, but what I'm trying to say is, honestly, I have no idea how to really put this. You just really have to watch the video. A user, what was his name? Mr. Cartoon Lover Fan 3 had re-uploaded his videos relating to them. And in his nice little videos here, he's treating them as adult content without really understanding that the show is made for kids. Well, actually, let me take this back. He did admit it. In one of his parts, he says that SpongeBob was made for kids. He states that the show was made for kids. And pretty much he says that the users say SpongeBob is made for kids. His argument is that it has a large adult following, so they have to start making jokes funny for adults. To me, this is funny, because Mobro is a brony. He is a brony. I'm pretty sure you all know what a brony is. If you don't, look it up. That's what fucking Google is for. He enjoys the show My Little Pony, which I pretty much just stated what a brony is. Okay, stupid me. But he's stating at the show, SpongeBob needs to put in jokes for their adult audience, because it does have a large adult following, but My Little Pony doesn't do this, and they have a large adult following, probably an even bigger adult following, or in teenage following, and maybe a little bit in between, maybe tweens, but whatever, who cares? They both have an adult following. And the show, My Little Pony, does not add adult jokes, but people still like it. That point to me is just really invalid to me, because this show needs to add more adult jokes, because it has a large adult following, but My Little Pony has a large adult following, and they put in no adult jokes. Weird, isn't it? Now, I'd pretty much sit here and I'd probably make some type of one-liner to end this video, but I got nothing. Seriously, I really got nothing. We're kind of in the same boat. It probably is a bit hypocritical for me saying that My Little Pony is a generic little girl show after going on about how newer cartoons are not made for you. Probably just blew hypocrisy up a bit, but listen. The thing about these newer cartoons is that they are not made for you. My Little Pony's not made for me. I don't like it. Even though it has a large adult audience, it's still not made for me. And you know what? If you enjoy some of these younger cartoons, then I guess that's fine. It is okay. If you like My Little Pony, as long as you're not clopping or anything, I guess I'm fine with it. If you enjoy the newer SpongeBob episodes, that's fine too. If you enjoy Johnny Test, that's cool. But you need to understand that whenever you're hating something, it's fine not to enjoy something. I don't enjoy My Little Pony. I don't enjoy Johnny Test. I do not enjoy SpongeBob anymore. Fuck. The older episodes of SpongeBob, I honestly don't like them either. Yeah, I actually said that. I don't like the older episodes of SpongeBob as much. Because you have to realize, when you get older, all the stuff you used to like starts to fade. You kind of start to not like it as much. It's not a abnormal thing. This just happens. And you know what? I guess I'm fine with someone not liking a show. That's cool. But you need to take into consideration that the show isn't made for you. It's made for kids who don't really understand this stuff. You have to understand that. I don't like Johnny Test, and I'm perfectly fine with them making something that's not made for my age group. The world does not revolve around you or me, mainly you, and you back there, and you over there, and you way back there, and my next door neighbor, and my phone. They're not made for us. The world doesn't revolve around you. Oh, and one more thing I want to touch on the group. The group wants the show to be canceled. There's even a petition, and I'm not kidding, there is a fucking petition to get rid of newer cartoons. I have to ask an honest question. Why does that matter? Why does it matter that these shows that, as I've said numerous times, aren't made for you, you have to try to make it for you. You want to put out the people who made this cartoon, the creator himself, and you want to kick his ass onto the street for making a cartoon you did not like. That's what the Johnny Test Haters group is all about. They want to kick Scott Fellows, I assume that's the creator of Johnny Test, out on the street. All because he made a cartoon that they don't like. Literally. That is their reason. And you have to ask this. Would you really put someone out on the street all because they made something you didn't like? Because it wasn't something you enjoyed? You would throw their ass on the street or get them fired from their job because they didn't do something the way you wanted it to be? If you said yes, you are an unbelievable sociopath. You would fuck someone's life over, or others' lives over, all because they did something you didn't like. You know, how do you make a show that you don't like disappear? You just don't watch it. You really don't. Whenever you watch a show on TV that you don't like and they have ads and commercials, they're making money when you're watching their stuff. Yeah. Whenever you click away from the commercials, they still make money. They still get ratings. They still get views. And since because you're watching them, it doesn't matter if you like them or not. They're going to keep making them because there are other people who like them too. You would be fucking... Not only would you fuck over the creators, you'd fuck over the people who like the show. That sounds really fair. See, that's what I mean. People just think the world revolves around them. I honestly thought this way too. I'm being honest, I did. But I changed because it's just not right. It's not right at all. So, for any person who honestly watches cartoons that they don't like, just stop. You know how I don't watch cartoons anymore. I don't. But let me tell you, the reason why is because I've grown out of them. I've gotten older. I'm 17. I have learned, that these cartoons aren't made for me. And I'm pretty sure adults will think that too. Yes, there are cartoons that adults like. And I'm not talking about adult cartoons, I'm talking about kid cartoons, because that's the one that people always stir up their hatred and go, "Ah!" about. The show isn't made for you. Just remember that. And the best way to prevent a show from being aired any longer and to put a show out is just to not watch it. That's it. Or you could just act like it doesn't exist. I don't watch stuff on Nick. I act like their stuff and their shit does not exist. I don't fuck over the creators too much. I just don't give them my attention. They don't make money and they don't continue making the stuff, so I can just go watch something else that probably I'll feel the same way in the next few years. Just remember, they aren't made for you. So, I'm going to go ahead and picture that some of the people may flip shit about this and will probably call me a faggot. All because I'm stating what needs to be said. Listen, if this is the worst thing to you, that newer cartoons are being made that you don't like, honestly, I think I might kind of envy you. Because I honestly probably want to switch lives with you. Because if this is the worst thing that's ever happened to you, we need to switch. Let's think about this. I've been molested by neighbor children when I was younger. I've almost killed myself. I've almost killed family members. And I've had hostile thoughts to certain people. And I'm being charged with assault right now. We need to switch lives if this is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. And yes, that stuff actually happened to me. I don't like talking about personal issues, but it's an example. We need to switch lives if this is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. So, let's get up that switch lives just to know what it's like or niner thing that old Plankton made, and let's switch. Let's just switch. Maybe then we'll understand that this whole cartoon thing is just fucking ridiculous. Don't you all just love DA's bullshit?